Sagittarius? I am Jess from the Nimbi, bringing you a timeless tarot message. This message is intended to find you when you need to hear something within it most. Let's go ahead and get started with an overall energy for your reading. Universe, angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, please give me the message that this Sagittarius or this viewer needs to hear most at this time on their journey. Sagittarius, any placement, sun, moon, rising, Venus, it really doesn't matter. Cross watchers, always welcome. I just put these messages out there with the intention that whoever needs them will find them. So if you found this, there might be something here for you. All right, let's see what comes out. Sagittarius, thank you. That's a lot. All right, we'll take them both. There's only two. Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. And, excuse me, I remember, soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Okay, let's see what comes out. I have been having some throat chakra problems lately, so I apologize in advance. Let's see what comes out for you. Whoops. Sagittarius, message for Sagittarius or the viewer of the Sagittarius video, please and thank you. All right, Sagittarius, message for Sagittarius. Thank you. Oh, they were reversed. All right, Temperance and the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. The Queen of Wands. The Moon and the Eight of Wands. All right, I'm going to get one more. Okay, two more. Three more. Just kidding. Okay. The Queen of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the High Priestess. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords. Feeling a little anxious. Can't sleep at night. Overwhelmed by life. Okay, I do receive channeled messages. You get them as they come. Since this is a general reading, they might not all be yours. All right. Let's see what this is all about. Yeah, this sense of anxiety, this anxiousness is really coming through. You're being guided right out of the chute to slow down. So, yeah, slow down and slow down. Don't get so caught up in the story is what I'm hearing. Interesting. The Five of Wands is on the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, because that's creating a lot of, what's that word? I am really struggling with words today. It's creating, it's gone. Oh, suffering. Oh my God. See, these are the throat chakra problems, guys. I've been trying to do a lot of meditations to like get through them. And today I maybe hit a wall. I don't know. All right. So bear with me. The Nine of Swords. I hope this doesn't go like this the whole way. Otherwise, I'm going to not even post this video. All right. The Nine of Swords. Thank you. The Judgment card and the Five of Cups. Interesting. So I'm looking at the Judgment card, you know, thinking about how these people are being resurrected out of their grave. And I instantly looked over to that I remember. The fated life versus the destiny life is what it's saying on there. So it's like, you know, you're remembering your mission here. Why you've been incarnated into this path that you're currently on. But you're kind of, or maybe you're starting to remember, or you need to remember, because right now you're here, you're kind of stuck in like all this stuff that's not working, and you're kind of missing the mission in the background. I don't know why I'm seeing it that way, but like these 2 cups are the mission. It's coming, it's there, it's on the energetic frequency you're on, but you're not seeing it because you're kind of stuck in this stuck up in your headspace. Interesting. Yeah. So remember, I'm being guided to tell you to remember your mission. So even if, even if you don't believe in past lives and all those kinds of things, everybody usually has some kind of goal, right? So like maybe you've lost sight of your goal. Like you've gotten so caught up in your moments and the things that you're just like, I just feel this sense of like struggling. Like I'm literally seeing somebody like dog paddling again. It's like one of those pools at the lap pool, that like shoots the water out to like give you something to swim against, even though the pool's only like 10 feet long. And it's like a dog just like fighting it, and like can't even get to the other side, like dog paddling. It's like that kind of mentality. Like you're so stuck in that you don't see if you just like let it push you all the way back to the back. You could like get out and walk to the thing and push the button and turn it off. Okay. That's a really weird message. Temperance. Thank you. The 7 of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the 7 of Swords. So that's 2, I think you can see all that. I'm going to scoot it over. That's 2 7s right there. Okay. Which is interesting because 7 and 7 make 14, and that's the number of Temperance. 3 7s because the Chariot's a 7. Okay, then that's 21. That just blows that out of the water. But yeah, but there is this sense of being balanced. I'm sorry, I'm cracking myself up today. Being balanced between the confusion, the chaos, that like internal struggle, even though this isn't a sword, and like the what's actually there, right? There's a lot of like unclear energy in this 7 of Cups. But this guy's just like waiting for his harvest. He knows what he's done. He sees what he's got coming. He's just waiting for it. And there's this kind of like tempering of that energy that needs to happen. That's also coming through with this Chariot, because this charioteer also has to temper these 2 energies to make the Chariot move, right? He has to temper the light and the dark forces that he's working with, and really like, and he's doing it with no reins, right? He's having to use his mind power to temper the light and the dark forces that are external to him to get him to move. And it's kind of that energy coming through. I'm still seeing that dog or that person. It's just like a being like fighting the flow. Surrender is what I'm hearing. Surrender. Pulse of the mother, right? Surrender to the mother. Okay. The Page of Pentacles in the reverse, please. One more. Thank you. Temperance. Again. Surrender. And the High Priestess. Okay. To me, this Page of Pentacles is a very not grounded energy. She is in the reverse. Normally, the Page of Pentacles talks about kind of grounding into a new tangible beginning in some way. And this is in the reverse. So that's a blocked energy. It's not grounded. She's like, she's hanging upside down right here by this root. There's a root around her leg. She's hanging upside down. She's inverted. So it's like needing to kind of come out of that energy and to really like to write that energy, to correct it. So Again, we're getting the black and white, balancing the black and the white. This is within. I get. This is an internal balance right here happening, and it's not something that's happening out in the external. It's happening in the background, in the shadows, behind the veil. But there's this call, a really, really strong call to bring balance between all of the thoughts, the confusion, the kind of like obscure possibilities, and the tangible, to bring balance between those two things. Interesting. Let's talk about the Queen of Wands, please. Queen of Wands. Okay, 1, 2. The Three of Swords and the Ace of Swords. All right, so now we have the Three of Swords twice. I'm hearing know your worth. That's an interesting message to come through right here. Know your worth. There's a sense of healing coming from these two cards together. The 3 plus the 1 would be like the 4 of Swords, right? Using the truth to heal the heartache is how it's coming through. There's the sense of healing, which also the Temperance card can talk about healing. This healing energy is helping you understand knowing your worth. This Queen of Wands, she knows her worth. She is, she's feisty. She's feisty. She's a fighter. She doesn't, she's no doormat is what I'm hearing. Okay, interesting. So yeah, she's also pretty grounded into, like, she's not grounded except for that she's grounded into following her passions, right? Cause yeah, she's a fiery energy, but like she needs stuff to burn. That's a really weird way to put it. She needs stuff to burn. So in some sense, there is some kind of like tangible things around her, because that fiery energy can't work without the earthy energy, without the fuel. So there's this sense of being like true and honest with yourself about your own worth. Let's talk about the moon. The moon. Thank you. The 4 of Wands, the Hierophant, and the 9 of Pentacles. I feel like this guy is acting as a gatekeeper right now. I'm going to have to think about that for just a minute. These two cards, not think about it, just feel it out. It might come clear as I start talking. These two cards. So like I was talking about, the fiery energy needs that like earthy energy, right? And this is kind of a nice depiction of that, because this 9 of Pentacles has built herself a solid foundation, and she now lives in abundance and reaps the rewards of the inspiration, the inspired action that she's put into her life, right? To get all of this 9 of Pentacles. So there's this sense of like needing to kind of, again, ground that energy. Like she had inspiration, she had a goal, she had a vision, and she didn't lose sight of that. She kept on going until she got all of her 9 pentacles. She never lost sight. She never got lost in the darkness, right? Oh, that's why the Hierophant's here. She never got lost in the darkness. I like, again, how there's these, the dark and the light wolves on the side here. Again, she stayed balanced. Even when it was dark, she let her goal, what she wanted, kind of keep her on her path, illuminating her path through the darkness. So that's why this Hierophant is here, because this speaks of like a mentor almost. And this feels like an external to you energy. This is like somebody that you look up to. Somebody, it's like somebody keeping you in check. It's a gatekeeper. Like, nope, don't go that way. Don't go that way. Like, stay on course. Here you go. It's this way. Keep working toward that. It's that kind of feeling that's coming through with this Hierophant. So he's kind of like helping nudge you. It's the gentle nudges to keep you on your course, to keep you from getting distracted. That's an interesting message. Yeah, to keep you on your path, to keep you in action, right? This is a card of action. Let's talk about this Eight of Wands, please. And they're all pointed in the same, thank you, direction. The Magician, the Sun, and Justice. Yeah, there's a lot of balance in this Justice card, and truth, right? And so we've already seen balance and truth come out onto the table. This is just a reminder of that, needing to make decisions from a balanced and truthful space. The Magician and the Sun. The Magician. This is a guy who has he's manifesting his goal, right? He's set his intention. He knows his intention. He knows what he wants. He has the tools that he needs to make that happen. And he's going to get that, right? As long as he stays on his course, as long as he doesn't lose sight of his goal. There is something to that, even in the dark spaces, not losing sight of the goal, not getting caught in this space of things not working out. Okay, yeah. This Empress, she's shown up here a couple of times on the bottom of the deck. So let's talk about this Queen of Swords. Thank you. Thank you. I swear one flipped over. Oh, yeah, there it is. All right. The Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, that Queen of Swords, she is determined. She is strategic. She is methodical is coming through. She's methodical. She knows how to get what she wants, right? She is going to get there. She will call on the right people. She'll work with the right people, and she's going to get that in a tangible sense even. Interesting. She's staring right at this heartache, though, which is kind of making me wonder what's going on here. I feel like heartache is kind of holding somebody back, something that hasn't worked out in the past. I just realized the High Priestess is on the table twice. The Three of Swords. Let's talk about the Three of Swords. Okay, you might need to let somebody in. You might need to let somebody come and help you. There might be some kind of offer coming to you that looks a little fishy. Looks a little fishy. But you need to open up to it. You need to open to receiving. Regardless of whatever has happened in the past, I don't think that that's going to happen to you currently. Like, I think you have the clarity. You have balance at your disposal when you don't get stuck in a space of lower vibrational thought patterns. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about this High Priestess, because she's helping you. She's helping you. She's helping you see the Fool. What else do we get? And the Ace of Wands. Yeah, there is something new that is wanting to come through for you. You know, we have the Fool and the Ace of Wands coming through. These are two new beginnings. This is an inspired action. This is something inspiring. This is something passionate. This is something, you know, that you're kind of intuitively guided to take a leap toward. Yeah, so you're intuitively being guided a certain way. And when we talked about this, let's see if I can not make a mess while doing that. I remember soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Like, you know, you are on a path right now. There's some kind of purpose being revealed to you at this time. I feel like it's kind of not clear for you yet, but the more you ground into that, the more you trust that, the more you let the heartache of the past go, the less the more you let the heartache of the past go. That's like, I got caught up, carried away by this thought here. This anchor, right? This anchor, what hasn't worked out in the past is keeping you anchored a little bit. And there's this sense of needing to free up that space. free up that space, because that was something that was supposed to happen on your path, but it's not where you're supposed to stay on your path. Things happen in our life, they come and they go, and it's entirely up to us how much time we want to spend, how much of our energy we want to spend reliving the past, right? Because right now you're presented with the present, which is what? A gift, a present. It's a gift. You have the option to make it whatever you want to make it. You choose your thought patterns. You choose, situations happen, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about that, but you can absolutely choose your reaction to it. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, because that's, I think, going to help you a lot with this Nine of Swords energy. Do you want to spend your time there? I wouldn't. Let's see. I am being guided to grab you. Oh my God. An archetype message, as advice. I'm going to probably read it from the book for you. Advice for Sagittarius. I was trying to shuffle these earlier. It went horrible. Okay, there we go. See? Don't get stuck up in the past. It went just fine. All right, one more shuffle. Let's get a final word of advice for Sagittarius for this reading, please, and thank you. Holy smokes. Okay, I'm taking that one. That can all go back. Ugh. That can all go back. That was like 20 cards. All right. Anima Mundi. Way back here. Oh. It's like the last one, I think. Anima Mundi. The soul of the world, all that is. Anima Mundi epitomizes the principle accept all, reject none. Simply put, it is the living soul of the world in all its multifaceted, multidimensional layers, bound together by loving cosmic forces. Diversity is celebrated, multiplicity is honored, and nothing is denied embrace. Constructs of separation dissipate into the wonderful mess of shared consciousness. Anima Mundi is the link between the literal and the imaginal, the rational and the mythic. It is the connective fiber that makes life meaningful. This card indicates that an initiation on a level of the soul. You will awaken the unique light within and witness how this light contributes to the radiance of the entire universe. You will sense yourself as a critical note in the cosmic orchestra. Destiny is altered as you hear the enchanted melody of all living things. All right, well, maybe that message was for Melanie. All right, guys, let's grab you a fortune. Consider gain and loss, but never be greedy, and everything will be all right. Okay, perfect. I'll put that on that Queen of Wands. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope that this content resonated with you, helps you in some way, shape, or form. Please like, share, subscribe if you want to get more of my, tarot readings or my daily oracle messages. And until next time, guys, sending you so much love and light. Bye.